Good evening and welcome back to Rome. We have a slave revolt on our hands and a looming disaster. What will happen? Will Rome survive this horrible situation? I'm quite certain we will. This is a bit of a clickbait opening. Does this really work? I mean, you already clicked the video, so how does it tell? I don't understand. Anyway, we have, apparently we had 25% slaves to state population, but we don't anymore, so that's good. We are not ahead in military tech, so we will have to wait a little bit more for that. The rebels are still at large, so we will need to defeat them. Oh yeah, the states we need to fix so the plebeians have a bit more. We can take the privilege. That's not good. Alright, they want more land. They want more land, but what land will they have? We could give them the newly conquered Minturnae. Plebeians, take it. Here we go. We solved the succession crisis, we solved the slave revolt. So, you know what? All the difficult situations we had before, all have been fixed. Aurunci, or Aurunci, or Corfinium, Aternum. Rome, greater than ever. How is it looking now with our vassal? 65%. They are a bit lower, but they're not still happy with us. Far from it. But soon it will be. Extinction of the Syrian elephant. In Western Asia, the elephants reigned from the mangrove forest of southern Iran to southern Anatolia, the Syrian steppes, and even extended to Palestine. It's pretty cool actually that they were once in Syria and like elephants in this region. It's hard to believe, it's hard to imagine. Fortunately, mankind drove them extinct in those regions. It's the same thing with the lion. Lion here, and the same thing with the wolves. The wolves have all retreated or been killed. Pushed to the north, where they only exist in certain places. A bit of a shame. A bit of a shame. Right, before we get a revolt in Tibur, let's just kill that off instantly. There's no reason for the revolt to even happen in the first place. And it has so little unrest that it's not worth mentioning. We will have separatism there for quite a while. But now we have Etruria as a place. Oh yeah, we had the Senate. They are currently discussing Lex de Tribunis Plebis. Yearly Republican tradition +2. And there's only 2 seats in the Roman Senate. Is that something that affects us negatively? Nope, not at all. Good then, I am happy. Alright, then the slave revolt has been fixed. Now we can focus on a... Oh, they're all pretty bad. They're all pretty bad. Let's go with that guy. Let's have a bit more diplomat. There we go. And now we should... We're still behind in military tech though, so that kind of makes me not want to do that. Otherwise I would recruit a general. There's a risk he will turn out to be pretty bad, but it's good to have a permanent general so we don't have to, you know, make the ruler into general all the time and put him on army drilling. Over and over and over and over and over. Oh god, zooming in and out. There we go. Our navy is ready for their missions to protect the trade of the northern Mediterranean. And beautiful sculpture has been made. Excellent. A bit more prestige. Our Republican tradition has increased, though it has a lower now in the amount. I wonder what that is based on. Anyway, it's only 3.45%. now per year, which is still pretty great. We have a cold winter. I guess winter is coming. I guess. I wonder where that is from. Never heard that expression before. Imperial aspirations is our first national idea. Overall, the Roman ideas are yearly harmony increase. Oh, is that a religion thing? Yeah, it is a religion thing. We are 36% done with syncretizing the Etrusca Disciplina, which will help our religious unity by quite a bit. It's a shame that it takes so long. If we once again look at the little religion map mode, we have the Etrusca Disciplina being a quite big chunk over here. If we want to avoid it for now, we could just go south. We have missions now to take over Campania, meaning Neapolis and Capua. which we probably should do. Who are they allied with? They're allied with the Pompeii. Pompeii sitting over here. It's not that big. We could go on a spree, a conquest spree. Taking over more land, being strong and capable. And we can even recruit more men. Let's do that. Let's increase our armed forces by quite a bit. We can only have... Okay, that should be enough then, I think. If we increase that... Yeah, it should be. There we go. That's quite a bit of soldiers being recruited. Which puts us once again over the cap, but it is fine if we are over the cap a little bit. It is completely fine. Now we have to pay for rooting out corruption, which is bad. But after that, we will earn a nice 2 money. Nice 2. Trade is a third, thereabouts, of our economy. And now we can get this that allows us to make the training camp. Oh, I like that. Let's make a training camp, shall we? And no debate in the Senate. Let's do a debate on what? Lex Plautia Papiria? Or Lex Agraria? Or Lex Militaris? National manpower modifier plus 15% and aggressive expansion impact by minus 15%. Let's do that. That sounds great. And we can just bribe them both. It's fine. There we go. We have a victory and enacted the issue. For 10 more years we'll have that. Instead, just, give up a bit of Republican tradition. It's fine. Though now it is decreased a bit. Oh yeah, we don't have that thing anymore. I want someone that is good militarily speaking. I guess this guy is the best we can do. And turn him into leader. There we go. So let's do that. I think we should do that. Let's... Oh, wow. What did I do? Okay. Cancel armor drilling. March there. Let's just go on our conquering spree. Let's do it. I am eager to help out myself in taking more land. At this point, we're soon gonna have a coalition against us, aren't we? There we go, we have the Pompeii as well. We can just sit out here and win, I think. We got another ship for free. Pompeii, alright, they have gotten a bit more allies. Let's go up and crush that army before it can become a nuisance. There we are. We're gonna catch them out in the cold. Gonna annihilate their mercenaries. And now they're going to... What? They're gonna sit out there on that little island? I mean, it's an interesting strategy. Oh yeah, they have ships out there. Okay, let's bring our own fleet then. If they're gonna play that way, let's bring out our own fleet. And we forgot our cavalry. Let's just send Etruscan horsemen all the way down. Oh no, alright, sure. I apologize. Oh god, we lost men. And they have recruited even more men. I think the south is not happy with our current expansion. There we go. They have recruited a few more men, Capua. And Sapinum. Let's take out their mercenaries. If they had all consolidated, all the mercenaries that have been sent here, together with this army over here, they could have stood a chance. We did not let them. There will be no chances given to these guys. There we go, they are annihilated. Now it's just a fairly tiresome question of... what? We can't move out? Oh, there's a naval battle. Alright, and there's quite a big naval battle too. Damn, if they catch us here, it's gonna be bad. Yeah, it's gonna be really bad if we if we get stuck. Damn! Where did we get all these ships? Luckily, the morale is going down the drain, so hopefully, just hopefully, they're gonna lose this battle. Come on, Navy! Yes, we did it! Okay, now let's retreat back with our army before we get caught there again. That was close. That was really close. Almost good job, enemy. Almost good job. Who knew that Pompey and Capua had fleets enough to challenge the mighty Rome? Who did become our... Who did we have as a new rival? Syracuse. No, wait. Carthage. Carthage has become our rival. They picked us. They might be scared. Probably are. We should... This ship is not existing anymore. Let's just go back and recharge. We can wait for the revolts to... Or not revolts, but the siege to go through. Let's go with this guy until we have enough to make our own leader. There we go, we have 103. Advanced metallurgy has started spreading. Where did it start? Okay, let's do that. Where did it start? We should have that as our thing. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Technology institutions. Let's put that there. All right, institutions. It spread. Metallurgy. It started here. No, that's the writing system. That's my bad. That was the writing system. It started somewhere. I'm pretty sure it started somewhere. Maybe it's off screen. It could be off screen too. We might not know the place where metallurgy started. We just know that it did start. Yeah, that could be it. But in Rome, it is starting to spread a little bit. A tiny bit. And that's just because we have a ruler with diplomatic skill 6, which we won't have for very long at all. It's also starting over here in Riate, which is probably because they have a commoner population and metallic trade. Good. So that's pretty good. Might just want to wait until it has spread there enough. But so far we're not doing too well when it comes to the institution spread. There we go. We have now 96 in Republican tradition, which is a great amount. And soon the siege of Capua is done. And then we will go on to the Pompeii and crush them under our boot. 49%. Accept their demands. Sure. There we go. That is done. Neapolis likes us. Despite our aggressive expansion, they do like us. And they want to be the same as us. There we go. Destroying the enemy's armies one by one. Let's leave a small contingent force there and then move to this place. We might just want to extort them for all the money they're worth. Our current total population is 141. Wait, oh, that has numbers too? Right. Is that really right? We have 190,000 upper class. 1,410,000 people as well. It might be. If you think about it, there's not that many people in this area. Yeah, I think that could be correct. So that means that Rome should have 1,000 or something. So currently Rome has 12,000 people. And that's the province as well. Like the province of Rome. That's pretty bad. Another election. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Let's pick that guy, the diplomat. And now let's do recruit general, so we don't have to suffer through. We should have a good name for him. Titus Aponius Metellus. Oh god, he's a great leader. Alright, there's a peace now with the Pompeii. We shall demand a little bit of cash from them. Like that. Let's do 45. And then we will demand Capua. Beautiful Capua. And now we will suffer through the horrors that is a coalition of how many? Not that many. I say that very nonchalant. Let's core that shit. Oh, sorry, I used a bad word. We have some Auruntian and Palinian separatists. They should probably be not much of a bother. And let's put our new leader, Titius Aponius Metellus, in charge. Let's see now with the coalitions. Where is the coalition exactly? Has anyone joined in yet? Nope, they haven't. They've just talked about it. So Aritim is not very happy with us. Sabini does not care. They're still not too happy with us. They consider themselves to be much greater than they really are. So I don't know what they're doing, what they get off on. But we should have more ships. I believe so anyway. Let's look at our naval units. 22 out of 40. Let's just do a ton of ships. Let's do some Unireme, 5 of them, to just help out. Or maybe have, 10 of them to help out. Yeah, that's gonna be great. Just have some ships here to fight in case of, fighting. So, alright, if we go back, what was our population again? What was it? No, so it's a 10,000 per population. I don't know math. That's a major issue, isn't it? I don't know math very well at all. Yeah, I think it is 10,000 per pop. Yeah, 10,000 per pop, okay. Alright. So does that mean then that Rome has 120,000? Is that what it signifies? I think so. Damn, okay, I mentioned before that it's, evening time. I did brag about coffee in the previous episode, which I recorded just before this current one. But my brain is slowly shutting down. So I'm gonna, like everyone that ever screws up when it comes to math and is not really good at math to begin with, I'm just gonna blame the fact that it's late. I'm gonna blame the fact that, it's soon Easter. I'm gonna blame the fact that I'm gonna relax all Easter long, and I'm thinking about that. So let's do that. I'm gonna blame that. It's totally not my fault. There's nothing I could have done about it. Make core, any buildings? There we go, buildings. We did have that training camp, which would be pretty cool. Maybe do one of these, there we go, and training camp in Tarquini. Sure, Tarquini can have a ton of things in it. A ton of buildings. What's 17 what? I don't understand. Okay, I get it. Is it when we have 17 population, but we already do. Doesn't matter. 18.7% in local autonomy. We should look at that again. Local autonomy should be one of these things that I have here. There we go. Let's do that one. Looking much better. We have some core areas over here in Maruvium, Terracina, Antium, Tarquini, which are looking really great. Really, really, really great. We can have even more men now. And I'm kind of tempted to do that. Let's do 2, 1, and 2. Did I say 2 here and just click once? 2. There we go. Election. The slaves of Roma. We could... Yeah, let's do that. 622. Let's do that one. Delegation from Frentani arrived. Show them our world. And the Frentani, why would I care about the Frentani? Who the hell are the Frentani anyway? And why would I care about them having a great time? Are they an ally? Maybe they are an ally actually. No, they're not an ally. Frentani. Let's find them. Frentani. They're over here. Why would I care about them? Like, show them our world. Sure, I will lose administrative, diplomatic power. Administrative, diplomatic, and military power, and they will gain 3 times as much. But why would I want them to gain anything? Shove them away, throw them back into the cells and whatnot. Kick them down into a well. Whatever you do in these times. Irrigation system. I gotta hope that there's a way to change this. It's not every single year. I think that is very historical maybe, but it's a bit of a hassle. Just imagine how many elections we'll have to go through. Quite a few, I imagine. Alright, let's protect trade in Northern Mediterranean. Do your jobs. Legio 1 with 24,500 men. A massive force. That will have 25,000 men when we're done with them. Chief Gnaeus Attilius. Make half autonomous? What does that even mean? We will decrease the autonomy of the vassal and make him a half-autonomous vassal. Half-autonomous vassals can't have diplomatic relations with others and will pay more money to you, but they have an increased liberty desire. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Not what I want to do right now, but pretty cool. And they are at 60% now, liberty desire, and decreasing. Decreasing. Once we were living in a time where the Sabinian liberty desire was 100%, and nothing we could have done about it. Now it has lowered. So what, I'm just gonna read this thing. When we take Campania, what do we get? And we apparently need to own Pompeii. If I knew that, I probably would have taken this too. Oh, alright, Campania is much larger. Never mind. Ah, we will get sudden conquest, alright. Let's do census of 237. Since the last census, the following has changed. Tribal population has increased by 6. Commoner population has increased by 7. Upper class has increased by 3. Tribal population promoted to commoner population 2. Commoner population promoted to upper class. Let's do a great leader. You are hired. Upper class demoted to commoner population 3, and commoner population demoted to tribal population 4. We have 12,000 slaves. Alright then, that's pretty cool. We soon have a revolt on our hands. Pallini are not happy with being part of us, so we're gonna do something about it. New siege weapons, great stuff. Are these also the Pallini? Yep, they are together. So the Pallini are gonna be a hassle, aren't they? They're gonna be a bit annoying to deal with. There we go. Well, they were wiped out. So now we don't have to care about the rebels from here for quite a while. That's gonna be very, very nice and relaxing. Very, very nice and relaxing. Archaic period. Yeah. Institutions. How's it going? 6.32. Yeah, it's gonna take ages for us to get it. But if we're gonna look on the bright side, it's gonna take... Oh no! They're spreading really fast. What's happening? Has Armorsmith advisor? Oh, I want that too. There's an Armorsmith advisor, by the way. Army veteran, mercenary leader, engineer, architect, farmer, philosopher. Maybe we should have one of these guys. Or maybe we should have one of the diplomatic kind. We will have our revenge, the massacre of Veii. Native population has killed all Romans. Oh no. Yeah. Kill the Veii. Gaius Papius Calavius. Or maybe we should have this guy. He will increase our trade. Let's do that one. Yeah, let's do that guy, military man. At least we have a thing that not a lot of people have. We have the ability to change our leader on a yearly basis. So we sometimes just get crap. We at least have a choice in which leader to take. And generally speaking, have a higher chance of getting high skill ones. So that is a good thing. You're not stuck with a bad leader long. Unfortunately, you're not stuck with a good leader, a great leader either for long. We're finally ahead in military tech and can go for Glorious Army. And apparently you need a lot more. You need 5 ideas to unlock a national idea. That's going to be a hassle. And we have now been raided. Mesapi. Some people that are being mean to us. and I'm not a big fan of it. But I think now will be a good place to round it out. We have conquered Capua, increased or extended our conquests in the south. In total, Rome has become greater, but on the grand scale of things, or scheme of things, it's still not as great as it will be in the future. But with the Sabini as well, if we look at, for example, diplomatic map mode, isn't this really beautiful? We have this area here, and the Sabini. We still have only 2 allies, the Ballares and Arimna. But I think we're doing great things. And I don't see anyone really in all of Italy that can stand against the Roman tide, the Roman advance, the Roman expansion. Unless they all go together. We had a warning about a potential coalition, but I don't think it will be that strong, and they have not banded together yet. I don't think the coalition will amount to much at all. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, this series, what we're doing right now. Hope it's interesting and whatnot. I'll see if I can try to push them out a bit faster. I'll do my best, but I cannot promise anything, unfortunately. And if everything is going smoothly, maybe I'll introduce a second series. I don't know about what, or when, or why, but most of you probably won't be interested anyway. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Adieu. What is it? Arrivederci. Arrivederci.